don't really feel like reading any more fortunes now that she's gone. It just feels meaningless because I can't really imagine a future without her. Maybe that's why
Why what?
I can't accept that she's gone. And that part of me truly still believes that she is alive and one day she's gonna come back to me.
Do you really still think there's a chance that Sierra's alive?
My head knows that it's impossible, but there's a part of me that just refuses to accept that. You think I'm crazy?
Hello? Somebody let me out of here, please! Hello? Hello? Oh my God, hello? Come on, someone help! Help me, please!
I told you, dear. Really no need for all this racket.
Like I'm gonna call you crazy. With my history, we're talking pot and kettle here. Then no wonder you have a hard time accepting Sierra's death. I do too. I mean, we never saw her laid out in a casket. We didn't see them bury her.
They found some traces of her DNA in that car that exploded. Wedding rings.
I'm just saying that it's not like you're ignoring reality. I mean, you're not the only one that thinks there's a chance that Sierra's still out there. Grandma Hope left Salem to look for her.
Yeah, and people are saying she's on a wild goose chase.
Do you think that?
The sensible part of me says that I'm driving myself crazy. But the crazy part is saying, what if she's all alone? What if she needs me to stop sitting around and missing her and get off my ass and actually do something?
I understand. Yeah. I think maybe I'd feel a lot better if I was out there looking for her too.
I thought eventually you'd give this up.
Then you obviously haven't learned a whole hell of a lot about me.
You'd rather wear yourself out screaming to an empty room.
Damn straight.
It's futile, you know. If you're bored, all you have to do is say so. There's a whole library at your disposal. Reading's a good way to pass the time. You have lots of that.
Rhodes, wait. There's actually something I have to ask you.
You get me wanting to keep looking for Sierra?
I have to say one thing.
What?
My dad, he told me about Vincent. When the car blew up, Dad said Vincent played a lot of mind games with you and him.
Yeah.
He wanted to mess with your heads, so you would never be truly sure about what happened to her.
Claire, he'd been doing that all along.
But when he said that he shot Sierra in the car, you believed him, right?
It made sense then. He wanted to get even with me for killing his fiancée.
Man, look what Eve and Vincent did to you. They tortured you. They gave you drugs that were supposed to make you want to kill Sierra.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that Vincent wanted Sierra dead. He wanted payback for his fiancée. That is what he lived for. Look, you searched every inch of that airfield and you didn't find anything. Grandma Hope hasn't found anything either, and she's a police detective.
And I know all of that, Claire. I know it. I know that, but there are these moments when I get this feeling that Sierra is with me. And I know it like I know you're here right now, and she is telling me that she is alive and that she wants me to find her.
What is it now?
I've been here for months. You give me this beautiful room. You keep me well fed. You bring me books to read.
Your lack of a proper education in the classics is appalling.
Okay, so why do you keep doing it? What's in this for you?
Ciara, I'm not the mastermind here. It's Vincent. It's always been Vincent.
I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like Sierra's still alive too. She lives in my mind, I'll tell you that much. I dream about her constantly.
It's more than just a dream for me, Claire. You remember that blackout we had last fall?
Yeah?
As soon as those lights went out, she was there. I can't believe it. You're really here. She was standing right there in front of me. And I didn't just see her, she talked to me. I told her I wanted to make Vincent pay for what he had done to her, and she tried to talk me out of it. I thought it was all in my head, but...
Well, it could have been that.
Or it could have been her trying to make contact with me. Trying to protect me. And she chose that moment when everything else in my life went dark.
Ben, I understand that it would feel comforting to think that.
It happened again. Christmas Eve. I was putting that ornament on the tree. I don't know, maybe call it wishful thinking, but... Sierra, I miss you so damn much. Every minute of every day. I don't know how to live without you.
Yes, you do, Ben. Because I'm right here. I'm always right here.
She kissed me.
How could that...
I don't know, but I felt it. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I miss her so damn much. Claire, I think about her all the time. I can't change my shirt or figure out what the hell I'm gonna have for dinner without talking it over with her first. It's like she's always here. It's more than that now. It's like she's really reaching out to me now.
Okay, you seem like a pretty okay guy. So why on earth are you working for a psychotic creep like Vincent?
He's always been good to me. That's why I agreed when he asked me to pilot the plane and help him escape. I was flying to the airfield to pick up the two of you, but things didn't go according to plan.
You're damn right they didn't. I mean, I actually jabbed the guy with his own syringe. He was so out of his mind that he actually thought that I was his fiance.
Wendy.
Yeah, right. And I played along with it because I thought it was the only way to save my ass. You know, it actually worked for a minute too, but he saw the wedding ring on my finger and he snapped out of it. So I took the wedding rings off and tried to convince him that I was still his fiance, Wendy, and...
It didn't work, did it?
No. It sure did not.
You don't think there's anything to what I'm trying to tell you, right? I don't know, like, you don't think there's any type of psychic connection between Sierra and me?
Ben, I honestly, I don't know. But for what it's worth, people say my grandma Marlena and my grandpa John have a connection like that. Actually, so did Grandma Hope and Grandpa Bo. Yeah, my dad said that they could just sense when the other was in trouble, even if they were miles and miles apart.
So you've seen this kind of thing for real?
No. But I come from a long line of people who know it's real. Who knows? Maybe that's the power of love.
I kept trying to convince Vincent that I was still his fiance and there was no reason to hurt me, but he wasn't buying it. So I took a chance and I threw my wedding rings at him, and I guess one of them hit him in the eye or something because he grabbed his face, and then I reached for the gun in his other hand and we fought for it, and then it went off, and in all the confusion I managed to get the door open, get out, and run like hell to the woods.
And right into me.
Yeah, right into you. You know, I really thought that I was gonna get away with it until you grabbed my arm. I was praying that you were one of the good guys, that you would actually be someone who can help me.
And we heard the sound of the explosion.
I don't know, I guess the bullet hit the gas tank of the car or something. I have no idea.
Your brother and your husband arrived after that, and the fire marshal told them you died in the explosion.
Yeah, but they never found a body. My brother is a cop, and so is my mom. And my husband, he's never gonna stop believing that I'm alive.
There were your wedding rings and the casing from the bullet that was fired inside the car.
Yeah, but the bullet didn't hit me, genius. I wasn't actually shot.
He convinced your brother and Ben that you were. He swore to them that he shot you as payback for what Ben did to his beloved Wendy. He said that you were already dead when the car exploded. He said that the force of the explosion incinerated your body. They held a memorial service, dear. No one has any idea that you escaped.
Look, I know how much you think of Grandma Marlena. Maybe you should talk to her about this.
No, I have talked to her about this. She told me that I should talk to you.
Well, I think she has a higher opinion of me than I do.
You are a good person, Claire. Really. And you love Sierra. And she just figured that maybe we could both help each other because we both miss her so much.
You do not know my family. You're not going to decide that I'm dead based on Vincent's crazy ramblings.
You do seem to be right about that.
What do you know? Tell me.
That it took a great deal to convince your husband.
He's not convinced. I do not care what you tell me. He's not convinced, and neither is my mother, okay?
Well...
Oh my God, what do you know? Spill it.
She still believes you're out there somewhere.
I knew it! I knew it!
She's actually left Salem.
And what does that mean?
She's taken to the road in search of you.
All right, go, Mom.
Well, not so much. She's looking in all the wrong places. I made sure of that.
I cannot stand this anymore, okay? If you don't let me out, I swear to God, I'm gonna find a way to get out of here. I will find a way to break out.
Impossible.
Rose, I want to go home. I want to go see my family. I miss my mother. I miss my husband. I miss my family so much.
That's how it works when someone's held against their will. So I cannot accommodate you, unfortunately.
What do you care about me? Vincent's plan literally blew up in his face. Why are you still keeping me here?
Vincent may be incarcerated, but he still has considerable funds at his disposal. And as long as his checks don't bounce, I will continue to keep you here in the style to which you become accustomed.
Can't believe this.
It's not so bad, is it? Yeah, it's me. Girl could get used to this.
I think Dr. Evans had a good idea. Saying that we should talk.
So you feel a little better?
Yeah. Actually, I do.
I'm really glad. And we can talk anytime. We both miss her so much.
Thank you.
And I know what you said about not having a future without Sierra. But you do, Ben. If you ever need someone to remind you of that, you know where I am.
Thank you.
I had better go, and you try to get some sleep.
Will do. Bye.
Hey, Rhodes. If it's just about the money, I can get you way more than what Vincent's paying you. My grandfather is Victor Kyriakis, okay? He's loaded. Whatever Vincent is paying you, he can double it. He can triple it. He can quadruple it, whatever.
You mentioned him before. Many times. Look, suppose I were to take you up on your offer, then what? I'd just take my bags of cash right off into the sunset?
I don't know. Go buy yourself an island or something. Live a little.
Sorry. I have a feeling that's not going to be my happy ending. So it's not going to be yours either. Which means you're going to be stuck here for a long, long time. Lucky for you, you can make your way through the works of the greatest playwright in the English language.
Romeo and Juliet?
Star-crossed lovers. Tragic ending. Should be right up your alley.
Oh, Oh, I have bought the mansion of a love, but not possessed it. And though I am sold, not yet enjoyed, so tedious is this day. So tedious is this day. So tedious is this freaking day! Oh!
nothing is ever lost if you follow your heart.